It is the official King Payne Show. Yeah. It is the home of the lituation. It is the littest place on earth. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We're gathering close. We got a lot of things to get into as we have some new developments in the Mahogany Jackson case. Okay, on period. The official campaign has been working overtime, okay, on period, on this Mahogany Jackson case okay, on period. That's part of the reason I'm late, okay, on period. I was on the phone with Mahogany Jackson's boyfriend. Yes, it did. I was on the phone with her boyfriend okay, on period. Who is going to be doing an exclusive interview with me directly after the show. Okay, he had a lot of things to get off his chest. Okay, a lot of things to make sure that there's clarity. Yes, it is. It's a whole lot of dusty shit going on. Okay, it's a whole lot of dusty shit going on. Leave it to the official campaign to bring you some clarity. Leave it to the official campaign to bring you some clarity okay, on period. This show right here is a continuation of the previous show where we went over the suspects, allegations, well, it's not alleged. We've seen the videos. Well, some of us have seen the videos. Detective Mark Green, okay, sworn statements and affidavits regarding the final 4 suspects, okay, on period. The last video we went over the first 4. It's 8 of them. It's 8 of them, okay, on period. For the girls in the back that don't know what's going on, Mahogany Jackson is a 20-year-old woman who was kidnapped, brutally assaulted, sexually assaulted, beaten, spat on, slapped, shot in the back of the head, and discarded like a piece of trash by 8 people who she thought were her friends. Yeah, so as you can tell, it's a lot of shit going on, okay, on period. 8 people sat by and did nothing. 8 people participated in this heinous crime. 8 people saw no wrong in what they were doing. What's going on in America? What's going on in America? People are scared to stand up and say what is right. You can't tell me these girls didn't know right from wrong. Well, they fixing to learn today. They fixing to learn today, okay, on period. Mahogany Jackson, not homeless, we got pictures of the apartment, okay, on period, and some exclusive text messages between her and her neighbor, amongst other exclusive receipts. Gathering close. Like I said, we got a lot of things to get into. Okay, on period. Like this video. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. All that and more directly after these commercial breaks. Let's go.
My mom said I need to do something with my hair, otherwise I gotta get it all cut off.
We booked an appointment at Style Kings at the barbershop. Let's go.
Do you want fabulous hair? Are you looking for a product strong enough to tame your 4C hair?
Hey, Mom! Hey, Mom, you don't have no more leave-in conditioner?
Give me that. I know you did not use my Style King leave-in conditioner.
Are you looking to knock the dust off them dreads? For a product that will rejuvenate and strengthen your hair, increase hair growth and shine, and smells great? Well, then you're in the right place. For the long, beautiful, healthy hair you deserve, Choose Style King. Perfect on all hair types. Available online at theofficialkingpain.net. Get you some style today. Oh, and your mom called said she needs some more conditioner. Ooh, my, my, my. My. Ooh. I was just, dusting, girl. My. It's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. It's a wonderful day to be dusting. Would you be mine? Crown family. Yes. Remember to subscribe to the show. Subscribe to the show. Like this video, like this video, like this video on the way in. We got a lot of things to get into. We got a lot of things to get into. The home of the exclusives, the home of the receipts. And you'll never guess what I found in the dust. You'll never guess what I found in the dust when, okay, on period. Gather in close crown family. These receipts ain't cheap. These receipts ain't cheap, okay, on period. 8 suspects, okay, on period. 8 suspects, okay, on period. I have to pull all 8 suspects court docs when, okay, on period. The fees alone. And to keep up with the case, it's a lot. It's a lot. You guys remember to support. Okay, on here we got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zelle, Crypto. We can't do it without your support. Okay, you support right now by liking this video. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We need YouTube to send out our notifications. We're trying to get the message out. Share this video. It don't cost you a thing. It don't cost you a thing when, okay, on here, the Fish King Pain is over here doing the Lord's work by making sure that you guys are abreast of everything. Okay, Mahogany Jackson. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, like this video, like this video when it's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. We have sworn statements from Detective Mark Green. Okay, continued. Okay, on period. The final 4 suspects. Okay, and then we have Mahogany Jackson not homeless. We have a statement. Okay, a public statement. Okay, on period. I think I'm going to read the statement right now from Mahogany's neighbor. She wants to address these CCs out here, taking her kindness for weakness. Okay, on period. She, is kind of the one who got the ball rolling, and began speaking out with in regards to Mahogany Jackson and who she was as a person, and she sent out some receipts, and people have taken the receipts and created their own narratives, and she feels a way about it. The Official King Pain has all other receipts. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Like this video right now. Yes, I've been talking to Mahogany's family and friends, and there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Okay, on period. So let's get into, okay, well, before we get into some things, you guys gotta like this video. Like this video, like this video, like this video when, okay, on period. It is time for our Crown Family roll call. What a Crown Family at? What a Crown Family at? What a Crown Family at? Let me see those crowns in the chat. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Yeah, I have a public statement from the neighbor. Yes, I have a public statement from the neighbor. as well as photos, okay, text messages, and more. Okay, and directly after this video, we have an interview with Mahogany's boyfriend, ex-boyfriend, lover. He'll explain. He'll explain when he'll be here. Please like this video, share this video. I need you guys sharing on Twitter. Okay, I need you guys sharing on Lipstick Alley, Reddit. Okay, Google. Okay, I need you guys sharing this video out. Okay, on period. Oh, leave it to me to bring some clarity to a dusty situation. Hey, Jelly, what's going on? Simply Alicia and the president of the home of the lituation was popping. Kimberly, Lachelle, and a kiss of bliss. Hey, friend. Yes, it did. Danny Lynn for the win. What's going on? I know that's right. Yes. Like this video, like this video right now. Let me see those crowns in the chat. Hey, Pat B. What's going on? Pat B in the building. Yes. Yes, I know it's been a minute. Okay, on period. A lot of things been going on. Breaking news. Okay, on period. We got Diddy's home being raided. Okay, on period. You got Jackie at large. It's just a lot of content. Okay, on the floor. Okay, on period. But I've been keeping up with the Mahogany Jackson case as well, and I've been in communications with the neighbor, the boyfriend, the friends, and others. Okay, on period. It's a lot of stuff going on. It's a lot of stuff going on. Hey, Australia, what's popping? Yes. Polka. Hey, Polka. What's going on? Yes, you guys all remember to support the show. We got Cash App, Super Chat, Venmo, Zero, Crypto, PayPal. However you want to do it. Quick. We're looking for the quickest Twitter fingers in the chat. Okay, on period. Somebody give me a number. Somebody give me a number 5 through 25. Okay, on period. Hey, Crown Family. Guys, guys, like this video right now. We got a lot of things to get into. YouTube trying not to send out my notifications. Like this video right now. Like this video right now. We don't care what YouTube got going on. With, okay, on period. Guys, pay it forward, friend. Pay it forward. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Like this video, share it in the Discord, share it on the Facebook, share it on the Instagram. Share. It's up and it's stuck here in the home of the lituation. Mahogany Jackson family is remembering Mahogany. Her friends are remembering Mahogany. All those that are affected are remembering Mahogany. Okay. And there are people who are being affected by the false narratives that are being put out. And, Jessica has made it her duty to kind of rectify the problem that she feels like she created. Okay. And again, she sent over a public statement. Okay. I'm going to be reading that in just a moment here. Like this video right now. We need YouTube sending out all our notifications. Let me see those crowns in the chat. We got about 2 minutes left for the roll call. Guys, I'm protecting my energy. Yes, I did. I'm taking it slow. Okay, on period. I've been on the phone all day. I've been receiving receipts all day, calls all day, emails and all kind of stuff all day. You guys seen some of it in the previous live, okay, on period. Your job is never done as a CC. Okay, know what you're getting yourself into. I didn't know what I was getting myself into as a CC. Okay, but your job is never done as a CC. Hey, Jayon, what's going on? I know that's right. My. We got a lot of stuff going on. Like this video right now. Hey, friend. Yes. Oh. Okay. So let's start with the statement from Jessica, the neighbor. Okay, I'm here. Let's start with the statement from Jessica, the neighbor, and then we'll get into a short video for the girls in the back. Okay, that may not be familiar with Mahogany's case or what's going on. Um, Mahogany's sister spoke to Channel 6 News, okay, on period, and we're going to review what she had to say about her late sister, Mahogany Jackson. And then we'll review the sworn statements from Detective Mark Green regarding the final 4 suspects in the Mahogany Jackson murder case. Who's ready to get into some things? Everybody hashtag let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody hashtag let's go. Like this video, like this video. Oh, what's the number of my head? Oh, the Twitter fingers. 13. 13 is the number. 13 is the number. I missed it. I'm sorry, friend. I'm sorry, friend. 13 is the number of the evening. Throughout this video, we'll be asking everybody to support by sending $13. Okay, I'm here. YouTube is sending out my notifications slow. That's what it is. They're sending out my notifications slow, but we ain't got all day. We got to get into the show. Okay, on period. We got to get into the show. Okay, on period. I got to represent for the replay gang. Shout out to the replay gang. Gang, 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 gang. You guys remember to like this video, share this video, and support this video as well. You guys can do all of that still on the replay with. Okay, on period. We got a lot of things to get into, Crown family. Remember that this video is not made for kids, and everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my motherfucking opinion mixed with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird. Here in the home of the lituation, everybody's opinion is respected as long as it's not a dusty one. Dusty bitches to the back. Okay, on period. This is a safe space. We give everybody an opportunity to speak. You just got to be able to stand on your shit. You just got to be able. Don't start reaching for the king. Don't start reaching for the king. I don't know. I wasn't there. Okay. My job is to entertain. Your job is to tell the truth. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Act like you know. Okay, up here. This is the official King Pain show. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We got a lot of things to get into. Today's number is 13. Today's number is 13. I like that number. I like that number. Y'all like the number? Okay. Throughout this video, we're going to be asking everybody to support. Okay. We got quotas. Okay. We got quotas. We got things to do. We got things to do. We got businesses to run with. Okay. On period. Your support, all of your support, every dime, every dollar, every cent goes directly back into the platform and my dreams. Okay. On period. My dreams of being the CEO of my own company win. Yes, it did. And employing my team of bad bitches. Yes, it did. To take over the world, Craig. Yes, it did. We working on it. We working on it. Hey, Sadia Brody. Go. We working on it. It's gonna happen. Girl, stay tuned. Stay tuned. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. We got a public statement from Mahogany Jackson's neighbor. Public statement from Mahogany Jackson's neighbor. Yes, it did. Ooh. Public statement from Mahogany Jackson's neighbor. Okay, on period. And mind you, she lives right across from Mahogany. Right across from Mahogany win for the girls in the beat. Okay, on period. They don't think that she's the neighbor. She's actually the neighbor. Okay. She's not out here clout chasing or looking for attention. She's lived next door to Mahogany for some time now. This is from Jessica. She said, I was not going to make any statements publicly after you gave me a chance to tell my truth. Official King Pain. Yes, it is. She's talking to you. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. Okay, on period. Like, I'm here to listen. I'm here to listen. Okay, what my opinion got to do with the truth? What my opinion got to do with the truth? Okay, when I do interviews, I listen. Okay, on period. If I'm going to give an opinion, I'm going to give it after you leave. Yes, it is. That's just how we roll. How we roll. I was taught to allow people to speak. You let people speak. You let people speak and speak and speak. The more they speak, the more you get. What I'm talking for? I talk when you're done talking. I let you talk, and then you're done. Yeah, and then yeah, girl, girl, yeah. They let you talk some more. That period, girl. Yeah, yeah. I'll figure it out after you leave. Now that's how you do a motherfucking interview with, okay, on period. And if somebody tell a lie, okay, on period, what happens when you lie? You have to keep on lying. You gotta keep on lying. So you just let the girls talk. Let the girls talk. Cause at the end of the day, I don't know. I don't know Mahogany, girl. Don't give me the lie. I don't know Mahogany. So here's what the neighbor said. Okay, back to the receipts. Girl, I wish I could blow this up. Can I blow this up? I can't blow this up. Let me blow this up. I'm gonna blow this up. That's just what that was. What that was. Hey, yay, gathering close. That's just what that was. What that was. Yes, remember to support the show. Support the show. We can't do it without your support. The number of the evening is 13. Let's go, Crown Family. Yes, we got to get the word out. Win. Okay, on period. Yes, the reason I'm able to cover content like this, okay, these true crimes win, is because y'all gathering close. Okay, on period. Continue to do just that. Continue to do just that. Gathering close to the king. Okay. Public statement from Mahogany's neighbor. Oh, oh, oh. Response to Crackhead TV lies. Who was Crackhead TV? Who's Crackhead TV? My. Who y'all think that is? There's a lot of people that could be. There's a few people that could be okay on period. I could think off the top of my head about 2, 3 different creators that could be. Who y'all think that could be? Who's Crackhead TV? In response to Crackhead TV live. Lord, it's getting messy. She said, I was not going to make any statements publicly after you gave me a chance to tell my truth. Oh, Fisher King Payne. Yes, it did. However, Ratchet TV. Oh, that's who she talk about Ratchet. Girl. She said Ratchet TV, girl. Yes, it did. Thank you, Sadia. Thank you, friend. Continue to support the show. Yeah, trophies equal support. Make sure that you guys are dropping trophies in the chat throughout the live so that I'll remember to shout you guys out. We love to acknowledge our supporters because at the end of the day, we can't do it without your support. That's the truth. Oh, girl, she's taking shots at Ratchet TV. Girl, she's at Ratchet TV. Once again, you use my name in one of and one of his he used my name in one of his many conspiracy theories. I love and care for Mahogany deeply, and it's absolutely disgusting that a person, girl, let's go. What she said, would use their platform with over 100,000 subscribers to implicate me in such a horrific crime. My family has a lawyer. Oh, oh. Now she's threatening to sue. Y'all heard it here first. She said, my family has a lawyer on retainer, and luckily, I have the resources to pursue a defamation lawsuit. Girl, she's threatening to sue Ratchet TV for defamation, girl. Gathering close. Y'all liking this video? Girl, like this video, girl. It's getting a motherfucking dust in this bitch. Girl. She goes on to say, he, as in Ratchet TV, knows that those statements are false. He is only repeating them for my shock value and views. Lord, my. He isn't doing anything to get Mahogany justice. And he's the type of person that Mahogany would have laid down. Ooh, not laid down. He's the type that Mahogany would have laid down. Well, y'all can see it from here too. Y'all can see it from here too. He's the type that Mahogany would have laid down. Lord. She said, I can say with 100% certainty, Mahogany would call him a goofy. Girl. He think that he's untouchable because he's in Texas. I take it, girl, very seriously when he tries to implicate me in a crime of that nature, knowing that I'm a single mom with kids and he has to put a target on me. It's caused me a mental it's caused me mental and emotional distress, and I'm in the process right now of deciding which route I want to take legally. Girl. My. She said, and I have been in contact with the state police in Texas. My. That must be where he live. I don't know nothing about it. I don't know nothing about that man. I don't know that man. I don't know that man. We in okay on period. She trying to put me in some shit. I don't know that man okay on period. I barely have come across this channel with all this Mahogany shit. Thank you for allowing me a safe space, and thank you for keeping your platform credible. Your coverage of Mahogany's case has been genuine, and I'm so thankful that you have decided to share her story with the world. Love, light, Jessica. Jessica, the neighbor, Mahogany's neighbor. Okay. Oh, there's a whole lot of shit going on. That's a whole lot of shit going on. You guys like this video? Like this video? Like this video right now? Okay, on here. Somebody let Ratchet TV know what Jessica said. I'm sure you'll be doing a video about it. Girl, she done started some shit. She done started some shit, girl. Okay, on period. And you know, from what she tells me, she doesn't care if she's pinning a target on her back or if they're going to come after her. She just wants them to stop attacking Mahogany's mom. You know, Mahogany love her mom, and there's no way you can be justice for Mahogany or team Mahogany and be anti-Gail Maddox, who is Mahogany's mom. She said, make it make sense. Make it make sense. She said she's willing to take the hit if they want to dox her or come after her or whatever. She says her family has lawyers on retainer. And, you know, apparently she already spoke with said attorneys and they're deciding which route they're going to go. They've already contacted the state police there in Texas, and it's up and it's stuck. It's up and it's stuck. My. It's the official King Payne show. Act like you know. Gather in close when you know I prepared a lit show for you guys on today. You know I prepared a lit show for you guys on today when okay on period. Mahogany Jackson family remembers Mahogany and her sister speaks out. I have the receipts right here. Everything being shown to you guys during this video is being shown to you guys underneath the fair use and copyright doctrine. It's my opinion. Mix with receipts. Take it however you want to take it. Just don't be weird, girl. Just don't be weird, girl. There's enough weirdos on these YouTube streets. And that's just on her. There I go.
Right now, police are charging an 8th person now in that horrible and heinous murder of young Mahogany Jackson earlier this week. Ariana Robinson now is charged with felony murder.
Raggedy bitch. Raggedy bitch. Okay, on period. She didn't even know Mahogany. She didn't even know Mahogany. She's just a jealous ass bitch. She's just jealous ass, raggedy, rusty neck, rusty forehead, snagger too fast bitch. Okay, on period. Look at her. Look at her. You can see the depression all in her face. She wasn't even happy with herself. Okay, on period. She wasn't even happy with herself. She didn't even love herself. How could she love anybody else? Look at her. She wasn't thinking about her kids. Yeah, she got kids. She had rent and bills and responsibility. And she threw her whole life away over jealousy because one of her mens slept with Mahogany. One of her mens was feeling Mahogany. She wasn't feeling that. She wasn't feeling that. My. Ariana is also Shania's cousin. Yeah, yeah. Ariana was also the one on the phone with Blue, who ran everything back to Tasia. Yes, it did. About them trying to set up Blue. Oh, it's a whole lot of shit. It's a whole lot of shit. For the girls in the back that don't know who Ariana is. Okay, on period. Ariana is the girl that was on the three-way call with Blue and Mahogany. Mm-hmm.
Kidnapping. All this after one of the other suspects in this case, Jeremiah McDowell, was actually in court this morning. Our camera's there as he was facing a judge for the first time. Prosecutors say McDowell shot and killed Jackson while attempting to sexually assault her. He is going to stay in the Jefferson County Jail. Court record.
So, for the girls in the back, it was like, oh, Fish campaign, where that came from, Nobody said it was Jeremiah. Nobody said it was Jeremiah. Like I said, okay? Jeremiah, who happens to be the youngest one, initially when they were arrested, he was alleging that he was a gunman. It wasn't until Tasia's brother came forward with the truth and they learned that Ace is the one who shot Mahogany, because Ace confessed to Tasia's brother that he shot Mahogany. And it made more sense. Why would Jeremiah shoot Mahogany? Because she made him strip. She wanted her gun. That's the lifestyle that they lived, you know. She made him strip. Who gives a fuck? You're gonna kill her because she made you strip? The gun that Mahogany had belonged to Ace. Mahogany stole Ace's gun that he let Westside Ball from Westside, who used the gun in a quadruple homicide weeks before Mahogany's murder. They needed that gun back because if that gun got in the wrong hands, Westside and Ace was going down either way. Either way. So Ace decided he was going to teach Mahogany a lesson. Plus, Mahogany was already being disloyal, according to Ariana, who was running it back. Unbeknownst to motherfucking Mahogany, she didn't have no idea that Ariana was running it back. It was Mahogany's first time meeting Ariana in the video. Remember when they was in the video in the room? That was her first time meeting her. And they was like, oh, Ariana just got here. Yeah, so Jeremiah allegedly also had something going with Mahogany. And he was recording those videos. His girlfriend somehow got in his phone, or maybe she got his property. She hacked his iCloud or something. She ended up leaking the videos of Mahogany. She sold them to Vito, allegedly for $800. Yeah, and that's kind of how Mahogany's videos got on the World Wide Web. Yes, it did. It's a lot of shit going on. Like I said, it's a lot of shit going on. There's so many parts, there's so many pieces of the story. Leave it to the official campaign to bring some clarity. But Jeremiah, I mean, although he didn't shoot Mahogany, okay, he didn't do anything to prevent the assault. Okay, they said that there was some sort of chemistry between Mahogany and Jeremiah, but He did nothing to stop or prevent Mahogany's untimely death. Like, what kind of man? I mean, I know he's young. Okay, he's what, 18? He's the youngest one in the group. He's 18, drop out of high school dropout with a child. You know, he's living that life. Like, you telling me that you're a pussy? Like, you're not gonna help your girl? I mean, even if it ain't your girl like that, I mean, there's somebody that you have some sort of chemistry with so much so that your baby mama is jealous. So jealous that instead of going to the police with the videos, she leaked them on the internet. Because you shouldn't have been over there fucking with that girl. You should have been at home with your child. Is that what that were? Y'all let me know your thoughts in the chat. Yeah, these young folks is a mess. It's a maze.
Shows 6 other suspects in this case will be in court themselves Monday. Tonight, we're hearing from family members of Mahogany Jackson and District Attorney Danny Carr about this awful case and the impact it has had on them and their community. Bria Chapman is live tonight with what she's learning from that family. Bria.
Yeah, Jonathan, like you said, awful is right. But Mahogany's older sister tells me she is at peace, but she still has moments where she gets very angry after hearing from officers that at least 8 people said and did nothing while her sister was being sexually assaulted, tortured, beaten, and then eventually shot and killed. But they tell me they will not focus on that. Instead, they will remember Mahogany and those happier times they had with her.
Long live Mahogany. My. Anybody hashtag long live Mahogany in the chat. Long live Mahogany in the chat. Win. Okay, on period. We're going to continue to follow the Mahogany Jackson case win. Okay. And I'm going to continue to update you guys as the story develops. And I'm going to continue to talk to family and friends as we uncover more, okay, on the life of Mahogany Jackson. You guys like this video? Like this video? Like this video right now? Okay. We need YouTube to send out our notifications. Let's go.
We love you. She was our baby. She was literally a baby. The baby of the crew. We knew Hoggy.
That's how Mahogany Jackson's siblings and cousins say they will remember her. They tell me she was the life of the party who always knew how to stand up for herself. And her family says she did that to the very end.
Our girl did what she did, told us what she was. Help us out. I'm so proud of her.
That's
like she did.
Who told you to get on camera? No, seriously. Ain't no elders in the family? Somebody to kind of tug on her coat, tug on them cackalodian braids, like, get your dumb ass over here. Break your ass over here, stupid. What the fuck is you talking about? Get your dumb ass over here. Oh, embarrassing. Oh, that's like her cousin or somebody with the red hair. The one in the middle, the light-skinned one, just trying to keep it cute. That's her sister. Okay, I don't know who the dark-skinned one that's talking about. Oh, she did that. Oh, she did that. If she didn't send out that text messages when, okay, on period, I'm so proud that she sent that text message because she didn't send the text message. Girl, we wouldn't know that. Told you to get your ass up here. Like, who? Okay. Okay. This is not the time. This is not the time. Okay. This is not the time. Look at her. She Girl.
Did something then. Yep. She did something then. So
I'm glad because
I'm glad she was on her
probably
toes.
would have been just lost.
Thankfully, her sending her location helped police bring suspects into custody, and now those suspects are facing.
I would have been more proud if she wasn't at the location at all, but go off. Go off.
Charges for what officials describe as horrific, even barbaric acts. And some of those things depicted were so bad, her big sister was afraid to see her.
My. I wonder what they went back to, where the sexual assault happened, out front of Serenity Apartments. You guys seen that? I wonder what, the residents thought, or how they may have felt standing out there knowing that this is where it took place. I wonder if they felt as though they were in danger, or if there were more people, or if maybe somebody were going to drive by, or if there was somebody there in the crowd, who participated that was pretending as though they cared when they really did not. I'm sure there's a lot of thoughts, going back to the scene of the crime, running through the family and her loved one's head. This is ultimately where Mahogany would send them, and they would be turned around by the authorities. Not the authorities, by by Tasia people. Okay, by Tasia and them. By telling the authorities that Mahogany had already left.
I was so afraid to see what she looked like, knowing what happened. And my sister looked good, like she looked real good, and that warmed my heart. Like that was the most thing that I was worried about.
But Maddox says she is angry about what happened to Mahogany, but right now she has to be there for her mother and her 3-year-old niece Nadia.
Of course, she's taking it hard. I that's my sister, but that's her daughter, and that's just a different type of pain. And I have kids myself, so I just can only imagine.
And what happened to Mahogany is being described by leaders like District Attorney Danny Carr as horrific and animalistic. On top of that, some of those things were recorded and they've been shared on social media. Something Carr says crosses the line.
She has to live with this forever. And there's some aspects of this situation I know that's devastating to their family. But then to see it reenacted on a video, it almost places you there. And then to see people continue to share it over and over. But at the end of the day, have some respect for them as well. Have some respect for the family. Have some respect for Mahogany.
Yeah, Mahogany's family tells me they want to thank the public, all of their help in trying to bring Mahogany home. They say they are so grateful for that, and her family plans to lay her to rest next Saturday. And again, 8 suspects are being held in the Jefferson County Jail with no bond. Reporting live in Birmingham, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your...
My. You guys like this video? Like this video right now. When okay on period. Let's go over the sworn statements. Sworn statements of Detective Mark Green. Let's go. You guys make sure that you guys are liking this video. Like this video right now. We got sworn statements from Detective Mark Green. Okay. The warrants, the affidavits, and much more. Okay, on period. We got the financial hardship paperwork and okay, on period. So let's go. Let's actually start at the bottom because we already been up top. We already been up here. We already went over these people, all of these people. Okay, on period. So we haven't been over these people. All right. So let's go over Blair Green, okay? One of the 8 suspects in the Mahogany murder, okay? This is Blair Green for the girls in the back. This is Blair Green. All right? So that's Blair Green. This is his financial hardship documentation. Again, all these bitches was broke. The audacity of these hoes to be motherfucking putting their hands on folk win, okay, on period. Broke ass folk, okay, on period. So his monthly income was $1,200 a month. He makes $1,200 a month. Ooh, my. He spends, let's go, $0 on rent, $0 on utilities, gas, electric, and water. That means he homely. He ain't had no play. Okay, up here, that 1,200 probably Social Security. My. He spent about $400 on food and $200 on clothing. My. Leaving him with $600 at the end of the month. Okay, on period. He pays $0 in child support. Okay. Total monthly expenses $600. Okay. And $600 remaining after his total monthly expenses. Woo! My. What a baller. Where the ballers at? Where the ballers at? Okay, on period. They go baller right there. Ooh. Oh, there go baller right there, girl. My. My. So let's go over this order right here. Okay. So State of Alabama versus Blair Angel Green. Okay, on period. Now, these docs were extremely hard to find because Blair and Sanaya their cases seem to be separate from the others. I don't know. Maybe these are the girls that folded. Maybe these are the girls that went in singing. Okay, on period. What I know about Blair Green is he is the one that initiated the sexual assault, allegedly holding a gun to Mahogany's head by forcing her to give him fellatio. Tasia was holding Mahogany's head while she was handcuffed, making sure that she was doing it good. Giovanni. She was she's telling Mahogany that, hey, if you don't do it good, we're going to unalive you. If you don't do it good, we're going to unalive you. Brandon Pope, he was mad that he ain't getting in. Oh, let's talk about it. He woke up the next day talking about, Mahogany needs to die. Okay, because allegedly she stripped him naked, and then she stripped Jeremiah naked, looking for the gun that they stole from her, that she stole from Francis. Girl, it's a lot of shit. Okay, Francis Ace Harris. Okay, who happens to be one of Tasia's boy toys. Okay, on period, whom she calls best friend. Okay, on period, and Sanaya is Tasia's roommate, and all this went down in Sanaya's room. Ariana, as I was telling you guys at the beginning of the show, this hoe right here was the one on the three-way call with Blue, and is also Sanaya's cousin. Sanaya and Ariana are also cousins. Yeah. Y'all following? Y'all following? Good. Okay. So defendant is present in court with attorney Tommy McFarland. The state of Alabama is represented by DDA Charissa Henrich. Courtney Roberts was present and recorded the hearing. Defendant was present in court for an Anais law hearing. Defendant had the opportunity to confront and cross-examine adverse witnesses. He was given the opportunity to be heard in person and to present witnesses and evidence on his own behalf. The court finds by probable cause that the defendant actively participated in or assisted and or encouraged others in kidnapping, stomping, hitting, spitting on, stripping, naked, sodomizing, and sexually assaulting Mahogany Jacquees Jackson while she was held at gunpoint. Additionally, in the course of and in furtherance of said actions, another defendant acting in concert with this defendant caused the death of Mahogany Jacquees Jackson by shooting her in the back of the head with a firearm. This defendant sodomized the defendant while she was held at gunpoint by other defendants. It should be noted that the defendant participated in these events while on bond for the charge of burglary in the third degree. You fucking idiot. You fucking idiot. You doing all this shit while on bond? Girl. Based on the above, the court finds that the state of Alabama has proven by clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination of conditions of release will reasonably ensure the defendant's appearance in court or to protect the safety of the community or the victim. Therefore, the defendant is denied bail. The case is hereby set at no bond, pending further orders of the court. Girl. If they did all this to somebody they knew, just imagine how they treat people they don't know. Okay. Absolutely. Absolutely. And from what I'm hearing is, Mahogany had her daughter all the time. Imagine if her daughter was there. My, 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 my. Yes, there's so many different narratives. But according to her boyfriend, we spoke for hours, like 5 hours yesterday. Mahogany had her daughter all the time. Mahogany had a daughter all the time. My. I mean, her mother had custody, but Mahogany had her daughter all the time. You know how black moms is. Like, girl, I help you get your baby back, but don't forget this your child. Okay? Yes, it did. My. We got a lot of things to get into. We got a lot of things to get into. Okay, on period. Y'all like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Okay, again, we are discussing Blair Green. Blair Green. Okay. And like I told you, all these hoes is broke as fuck. Okay. Um, it appearing to the court that the defendant is without funds and unable to employ counsel and being indigent. And upon defendant's request that the court appoint counsel to represent him in this cause, the court hereby appoints Honorable Tommy McFarland, attorney at law, to represent him, and the case is passed to the 18th day of March 2024 at 10 a.m. Okay, I'm here. Here is a sworn statement from Detective Mark Green regarding Blair Green. How did we get here? How did we get here? Okay, here we go. I could just read the big one down here. All right. Personally, appeared before undersigned as magistrate judge of the District Court of Jefferson County in and for said county, Mark Green, who being duly sworn says that Blair Angel Green, whose name is otherwise unknown to affiant in said county, did on or about February 24th, 2024, did commit or attempt to commit a felony clearly dangerous to human life, to wit, kidnapping in the first degree and or sodomy in the first degree. Because, she was moved around against her will. They moved her from location to location to location while they did what they did. She was tortured for 24 hours, okay, before they ultimately took her life. And in the course of and in furtherance of said commission or attempted commission of said felony or in immediate flight therefrom, Blair Angel Green and or another participant did cause the death of Mahogany Jacquees Jackson, to wit, shooting Mahogany Jacquees Jackson in violation of Section 13A62A3 of the Code of Alabama. Leave it to the official campaign to bring some clarity. We got all the receipts. We got all the receipts. Okay, I'm hearing when I tell you these receipts ain't cheap. Make sure that you guys are supporting the show. The number of the evening is 13. We got more receipts where that came from. We got more receipts where that came from. Okay, on period. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. When so here is the booking card for Sanaya. Hold on one second, y'all. We got a situation. Hold on. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Okay, on period. Oh, y'all nosy. I see y'all trying to read my lips. I see y'all trying to look at my lips. So now we're going to discuss Sanaya McCall. Sanaya McCall, this was Tasia's roommate. Okay, if you guys don't know, Tasia's the ringleader. It was Tasia's house when everybody go to Tasia's house. Tasia's house is a turn up house. Okay, the freak off house. That's where you go when you want to get your freak on, according to the friends. Pretty much, they was over there selling snatch. They was selling snatch. Okay, on period. Tell the truth, shame the devil. They was over there selling snatch. From what I'm being told. Okay, on period. So let's get into the booking. Okay, and you know what? Blair didn't have a booking card for the girls in the back. Blair didn't have a booking card. Okay, I looked and looked and looked. I was like, he didn't have no booking card. Okay, on period. I wonder what that was. But Sanaya, she was 5'7". Okay, on period. Oof. Oof. 150 pounds went okay on period. And this motion states, okay, State of Alabama versus Sanaya McCall. Defendant is present in court with attorney Jackie Moret. The state of Alabama is represented by DDA Charissa Henry. Courtney Roberts was present and recorded the hearing. Defendant was present in court for an Anaya's law hearing. Defendant had the opportunity to confront and cross-examine adverse witnesses. He was given the opportunity to be heard in person and to present witnesses and evidence in his own. You could tell they got tired of this shit too. They would just copy and paste the shit, copy and paste the shit. It's clearly a girl. So now he's a girl. They don't about he. Okay, on period. The court finds by probable cause that the defendant actively participated and or assisted and or encouraged others in kidnapping, stomping, hitting, spitting on, stripping naked, sodomizing, and sexually assaulting Mahogany Jacquees Jackson while she was held at gunpoint. Okay, you guys remember the trigger warning when, okay, on period. This video is not made for kids, okay, on period. Head to the back, okay. Yes, no kids allowed. The grown folks are talking. Additionally, in the course of and in the furtherance of said actions, another defendant acting in concert with the defendant caused the death of Mahogany Jacquees Jackson by shooting her in the back of the head with a firearm. Oh, so it sounded like she was there when the shooting happened. Like her and or they trying to say her and Blair did it. Oh, I think there's some conflicting stories when okay on period. There's some conflicting stories okay on period. How many times did she get shot in the back of the head? There's only one trigger person. Okay on period. Oh, they make like everybody done shot her ass. Okay on period. I think that may just be part of the laws there in Alabama. What is it called? When you are with somebody, when they do something wrong, when it's called it's called damn. Guilty by association, something like that. Y'all let me like y'all. It's another word, but it's something like that. Okay, on period. But they have like laws. Like if you harm somebody, then if you kill somebody, and if you're with somebody while in the commission of while somebody, yeah, you get charged with the murder too. So I think that may be what's going on. Additionally, in the course of and in furtherance of said actions, defendant acted in concert with the defendant. With this defendant caused the death of Mahogany Jacquees Jackson by shooting her in the back of the head with a firearm. A large portion of the alleged events occurred at the home of this defendant. The defendant was armed with a gun and threatened Mahogany Jacquees during the sodomy, which occurred in the bedroom. My. So they saying that her and Blair acted in tandem. Okay, mind you, her and Blair, Sanaya and Blair. Okay, let me help for the girls in the back because I know this is hard. So many motherfuckers. Sanaya and Blair are on the same case as like co-defendants. Like theirs is like separate from the other 6. I was able to find these 6 very easy because they're all on the same docket. These 2, no. I think these 2, they was telling. Accessory, yes. Accessory charges. Yes, it did. That's what I was looking at. That's what I was thinking about when. Yes, thank you, friend. Yikes. Based on the above, the court finds that the state of Alabama has proven by clear and convincing evidence that no condition or combination of conditions of release will reasonably ensure the defendant's appearance in court to protect the safety of the community of the victim. Therefore, the defendant is denied bond. The bail is hereby set to no bond. Well, I think she may have shot her because they ain't say nothing about no probable cause. They ain't say nothing about no probable cause here. She may have been the one that shot her. She may have been let me go back and read that slow. Okay, because they said no. Wait, the court finds probable cause. Okay, there we go. Because I was gonna say, in the other words, it was like, probable cause, this probable cause, that. Okay, on period. Yeah, but they didn't. They wasn't given like it was all probable. The court finds by probable cause that this defendant actively participated in or assisted and or encouraged others in kidnapping, stopping, hitting, spitting on, stripping naked, sodomizing, and sexually assaulting Mahogany Jacquees Jackson while she was held at gunpoint. Additionally, in the course of and in furtherance of said actions, another defendant acting in concert. In the course of and in furtherance of said actions, another defendant acted in concert with this defendant caused the death of Mahogany Jackson by shooting her in the back of the head with the firearm. A large portion of the alleged events occurred at this defendant's apartment. My. Defendant was armed with a gun in the video and threatened the Mahogany Jacquees Jackson during the sodomy, which occurred in the defendant's bedroom. Girl. There's a lot of shit going on. Who shot Mahogany and why? Shit. It's unclear. Okay, up here. I'm pretty sure it was Ace, though. I mean, it was his gun. Okay, was Sanaya that jealous of Mahogany? My. Let's get into her income report. Okay, up here. Oh, this bitch is even broker than the last bitch. $600 a month is her monthly income. What does she do? How do you make $600 a month? My. Her rent is $200. Oh, where that's at, bitch? Sign me up. How the fuck you make $200 in rent at? She spent $200 a month on food, $20 on clothes. Oh, bitch. Her cell phone bill is $27. Okay. I don't know how she making it, girl. I don't know how that works. Okay, over here again. What kind of cell phone it is? $27? $27? Girl, please. Okay, on period. Bring her expenses to $247. Okay, on period. Her remaining after all of her monthly expenses is $253. I know that's right, girl. You not a broke bitch. My. Sworn statements. Okay. Sworn statements from Detective Mark Green, and we already know that, she broke. Okay. She showed up to court without funds. Okay. On period. So here's what that were. Okay. Personally appeared before the undersigned magistrate / judge of the District Court of Jefferson County and said county, Mark Green. Okay. Who being duly sworn. Okay. Says that Sanaya Jahiri McCall, whose name is otherwise unknown to affiant, is said in said county did on or about February 24th, 2024, did commit or attempt to commit a felony clearly dangerous to human life, to wit, kidnapping in the first degree and or sodomy first degree and in the course of and in furtherance of said commission or attempted commission of said felony or in immediate flight therefrom, Sanaya Jahiri McCall or another participant did cause the death of Mahogany Jacquees, to which shooting her with the firearm in violation of section 13A 62A3, the Code of Alabama. So it sounds to me that they are confused as to who pulled the trigger, who the trigger person is. Okay, on period. But they are clear. To me, it's sounding like okay, that it's between Sanaya and Blair. My 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 my. The reports continue to differentiate. Again, this is a developing story. These are the warrants. This was the warrants. This was the sworn statements from Mark Green, in order to obtain the warrants to arrest these people. Okay, on period. So, as the case progresses, there'll be updates in all of the suspects' file as to exactly their part in Mahogany's death, and we're going to continue to follow the murder mystery. Yes, it did. You guys like this video? Like this video? Like this video right now? Okay. And as you guys remember, last week they waived their preliminary hearing. Okay. Here is a copy of the motion from Tasia Lewis, the ringleader. Yes, let's talk about it. The booking cards of Jeremiah McDowell and Tasia Lewis. Okay. We went over those in the previous video. The hardship forms. Okay. Again, collectively, all of these people didn't make more than $3,000 a month as a group. Oh. Like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Okay, on period. So let's go over Tasia, since she was the ringleader, even though we went over it in the previous video. Okay. Mark Green, who being duly sworn, says that Tasia Emery Lewis, whose name is otherwise unknown to the FI in said county, did on or about February 24th, 2024, did commit or attempt to commit a felony clearly dangerous to human life, to wit, kidnapping in the first degree and or sodomy in the first degree, and in the course of and in furtherance of said commission or attempted commission of said felony or immediate flight there from Tasia Emery Lewis or another participant did cause the death of Mahogany Jacquees Jackson, shooting Mahogany Jacquees with a firearm in violation of section 13A 62A3. So it sounds as though all of them are being charged with the shooting, okay? The shooting, but the wording for what in Sanaya's is a little different. Okay, leading me to believe that she may be the trigger man. Okay, you guys, let me know your thoughts in the chat. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Okay, Brandon Pope. Okay, he's the one. Where this is where it was his home where the assault began. Okay, where they will wake Mahogany up out of her sleep, okay, and began brutally attacking her. Okay, it was also him who decided that Mahogany needed to die. according to Mark Green, who being duly sworn says that Brandon Cortez Pope, whose name is otherwise unknown to affiant in said county, did on or about February 24th, 2024, did willfully and knowingly abduct and attempt to abduct Mahogany Jacquees Jackson, with the intent to terrorize Mahogany Jacquees Jackson or another person, and while doing so, did intentionally cause the death of Mahogany Jacquees Jackson, to wit, the shooting Mahogany Jacquees Jackson in violation of Section 13A 540A1, the Code of Alabama. We might have to look these codes up because I noticed that on the forums the codes are different as well. So we may have to look these codes up and see what that was, see what they're being charged with, and to give you guys additional clarity. So that'll probably be in one of the next videos with that I come forward with all of the receipts, because I'm getting so many receipts from people that know Mahogany, text messages, pictures, all kind of stuff. Okay, on period. So as I go through them, I'll come and I'll show you guys, more from the life of Mahogany. Yes, it did. And that was the final four suspects in the Mahogany murder. We went over the other four in the previous video. Okay, so I'm going to read the statement from Jessica one more time before going through the text messages. Okay. Again, Jessica is trying to combat the narratives that she says that CCs are creating unbeknownst to her. She didn't give them any reason for these narratives. She only told them what she said on the platform, and they kind of took the receipts that she sent them being kind, and manipulated the narratives to their benefit, according to Jessica. Again, the creator that in particular that she's um, calling out, okay, she calls him Crackhead TV. You guys may know him as Ratchet TV. I know there's a lot of speculation as to who she's talking about, and the Fish King, and a lot of people trying to pit a Fish King Pain in some beef. When okay on period. But a pussy hoe could always never win. This ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't run no CC platform on this YouTube. Okay on period. Only content that I can control is my own. Period. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And I'll continue to make that disclaimer. Yes, it did. But in the spirit of giving the girls a safe space, let's go over the public statement. Okay. She said, I was not going to make any statements publicly after you gave me a chance to tell my truth. However, Ratchet TV once again used my name in one of his many conspiracy theories. I loved and cared for Mahogany deeply, and it's absolutely disgusting that a person would use their platform with over 100,000 subscribers to implicate me in such a horrific crime. My family has a lawyer on retainer, and luckily I have the resources to pursue a defamation lawsuit. He knows that those statements are false. He is only repeating them for shock value and views. He isn't doing anything to get Mahogany justice, and he's the type of person that Mahogany would have laid down. I can say with 100% certainty, Mahogany would call him a goofy. He thinks that he's untouchable because he is in Texas. I take it very seriously when he tries to implicate me in a crime of that nature, knowing that I'm a single mom with kids, and he has put a target on me, alleging that he's putting a target on her back with all of his fairy tales. It's caused me mental and emotional distress, and I'm in the process right now of deciding which route to take if I want to take legal, if I want to take which route I'm in the process of deciding which route I want to take legally, and I have been in contact with the state police in Texas. Thank you for allowing me a safe space, and thank you for keeping your platform credible. Your coverage of Mahogany's case has been genuine, and I'm so grateful that you have decided to share her story with the world. Love and light, Jessica. My. So, one of those narratives in particular that she hopes to dispel is that Mahogany was homeless. Okay, according to Jessica, Mahogany was not homeless, and in addition, she sent over photos of Mahogany's house. Okay, on period. Okay, looks like it's off of a lake or something like that. Um, but yeah, this is Mahogany's home. Okay, and apparently Jessica lives directly across from Mahogany. Okay, she said if Mahogany was homeless, then why did they have to clean out her home? Why did she volunteer to assist Miss Gale with cleaning the home after Mahogany's death? She said Mahogany was not homeless. Okay. Furthermore, she said that she loved Mahogany and she doesn't like the narrative that people are putting out, that her and Mahogany were not cool and that she was beefing with her mother. There she goes right there. Hey, Jessica. She said, I definitely told Miss Girl I would handle that for her. So again, Mahogany wasn't homeless. Mahogany wasn't homeless. And I'm hearing from the boyfriend that she had her daughter majority of the time. Okay. Miss Girl just didn't trust her with Mahogany because Mahogany would be in the streets. Okay, on period. And he told me, like, imagine, what would happen if Mahogany had her daughter in Birmingham with her when all this happened. That's what Miss Gail was trying to prevent from happening. That's why Miss Gail was always on Mahogany about her daughter and caring for her daughter. Because Mahogany was in the streets. Like all of her friends have come up here and stated, Mahogany was not innocent in all of this. Like she was very much so in the streets. Okay. And they just, let's just be clear on that. Okay, let's just be clear on that. So let's go over some of the text. Let's go over some of the text when, and look, Jessica, if you want to come up here and you want to elaborate on some of these text messages, that'd be great. Okay, on period. Let me give you the link. Let me give you the link. Here goes the link. If you want to elaborate on some of these text messages, okay, on period, because don't nobody know like you know the relationship between you and Mahogany. Okay, on period. So here are the texts. Let's go over the text. Okay, on period. So, and I want to go over the text because from my conversation with Jessica, she said, I don't know how anybody would read these texts and get anything else out of them. How did you get that she was beefing with her mom? How did you get that, that she was beefing with Jessica? Like, where are you guys getting this? From the messages, what I got is that, Mahogany like candy. If you read the messages, Mahogany would ask Jessica, who happened to work at a store, for candy all the time. She loved candy. She loved apple juice. Okay, on period. I'm not gonna lie. She also loved Percocets and Xanax. Okay, on period. She was young, wild, and free. She was living her life. Okay, she had the right to, do what she want. Okay, on period. Again, we're not saying she was perfect. Okay. She also liked to cook. She liked to cook a lot and would often ask her neighbor for things she was missing. I mean, what's a neighbor if you can't ask them for some sugar when you're out? What's a neighbor if you can't go over to the house and ask them for some butter or some eggs when you try to get them pancakes just right and you realize that you're out? Yes, it did. Or some milk. Jessica was that neighbor. Whatever Mahogany needed, if she ever needed to lean on Jessica was there for Mahogany. Okay, she wanted the best for Mahogany. So let's go through these texts. She says, "Oh, we have Jessica in the building." Hey, Jessica.
Hey, friend.
Friend. We talk too much. We friends now, huh?
Yeah, it's been a day today, huh?
It's been a long day.
A
It's
lot
been
of
a long
drama.
day. A lot of drama. I was gonna call you after the show. We can talk more after the show because directly after this, I have an interview with her boyfriend, JoJo. We'll talk about that more after the show. So in this text message, it says, "Okay, go knock on my door. Brian's got it for you." Um, she says, "Okay, I want to cook today. What you going to cook today?" She says, "I want to make chicken Alfredo from scratch, and I ain't got all the stuff yet." She said, "You said that does sound good. I don't know if I'm going to cook today or not. I don't get off work until 7 tonight." She says, "Damn well, if I cook, you welcome to come get some. I'm trying to get stuff now," and you hard at that. You love that actually. So from this text message, it gives me Mahogany loved to cook, or she was trying to learn how to cook. This was a hobby of Mahogany's, cooking and providing for her daughter.
Listen though, this girl could say this girl would want like if she wanted to make grilled cheese, this girl would say, "Hey, I'm gonna make grilled cheese. So you got any bread?" And yeah, I got bread. This girl would say, "Hey, I forgot, I don't have any cheese. You got some cheese? Yeah. And you got some butter? Yeah." Oh, it was, but she did like to cook. She did.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Do you recall one of your favorite dishes? Have you ever tried her food? Did you get some of that spaghetti that day? The Alfredo?
Listen, no, I did not. But she complimented me one time on my food. She says she usually doesn't eat, white people food. But I made a sweet potato casserole, and it was Thanksgiving after she got home from her family's dinner, and she came over and tried a little piece, and then by the end of the night, she was sitting there with the whole pan. She loved it.
I know that's right.
She
I know that's right. Here is a photo of Mahogany. Do you know what's going on in this photo?
I have no idea,
It looked like she won a
but
prize or something.
that's what it looks like. Yeah, probably.
My. And this is Mahogany's home. You sent this picture because people were saying she was homeless.
Correct. Yeah. And also, while we're talking about that, remember that I didn't intend for messages to be public. And I told you this from the beginning, correct?
Yes.
That I didn't mean to release those messages.
Yes.
So I want to clear that up. But yeah, that's her apartment. Right now, there's a few small things in there. But Miss Gail actually wanted me to let the office know what was going on. And I offered to help her clean because that's not something that she should be having to worry about right now. So Mahogany was not homeless. She would never be homeless. Her family would never let her just be homeless with nowhere to go.
Absolutely. My. Oh, and these are the suspects, the 8 suspects. I threw some pictures in here. Oh. We'll go back to these pictures. Okay. All right. So this text message, Mahogany was reaching out to you. Allegedly, okay, from what I'm hearing, you were you were trying to distance yourself from Mahogany, and you stopped talking to her for a few weeks, like 6 weeks. Is that true?
I did stop talking to her, and it's ironic. The reason that I stopped talking to her would be the same person that would, you know, do all this today. So maybe she was right. Usually she was right about stuff, and she was right about people. So
My. Mahogany writes you. She says, "I'm back." She calls you. You missed the call. She says, "Oh, you don't love me no more?" Well, me and my moms, we made up. Everybody trying to make it like Mahogany and her mom were beefing. They had a normal mother and daughter relationship. She's telling her friend, her neighbor, me and my mom made up. I'm back. I'm back here in town. Where you at? Did I do something to you? She says, I don't know what the fuck I did to you, but you are a horrible ass friend. And I'm glad you burned that bridge, baby. It's all love. My.
That's not, you can see through the messages. That's not the first time Mahogany cussed me out. Unfortunately, that was the last time.
Mm. Oh, that is unfortunate. You can see the distance between the dates. She wrote you on December 29th, and then she wrote you again on January 8th. So it was like a week between these messages. And you just weren't responding. And she knows that you're seeing her messages. You live right across from her. She knows that you are ignoring her.
Well, now in my defense on that, you see that none of those messages are seen until after because I completely, at that time, I did not want to go on Messenger. I'm the type of person I do not like confrontation, so I will avoid it at any cost. Like I already knew she was about to turn up. So I just I did not want to see that because I don't like confrontation at all. She's the type of person that will deal with it head on and right there. I'm not like that. I can't do it. I will avoid it.
And that was
But
after her and her mother made up. That was her and her mother made up right before she would pass away. A lot of people were trying to say that they were beefing when she passed. They had made up. If you go and look at the
yeah,
timestamps, they had made up. This is before that.
yeah.
Okay, so this was uh what January 27th around Christmas when she said that her and her mother made up. Okay.
And
Um
you you see what she sent Miss Gail also about how she apologized and that she wanted to make her mom proud and she wanted to be something for her daughter. She was definitely on the up and up. She wanted to do better. She wanted more for herself.
Absolutely.
So
And
they
in this next
definitely had
message,
no issue.
oh, absolutely. And in this next message, and in a few of the messages, you were pouring into her, encouraging her to be, a better person. Um, you say your baby girl feels the same way about you. That's a big responsibility. I'm always here if you need me. You're a good person with a great spirit, Mahogany. She said, what man? I ain't setting no man. I'm single. Um, and I don't want to be like my mother. I want to be better. So Mahogany, she dated around. That's why we got, a few different people saying, oh, we were close, we were close, but they all have an understanding. Even when I talked to her boyfriend Jojo, he said, it wasn't really like, a boyfriend girlfriend thing. Same thing like with Blue. Like they had an understanding. When we're together, and whatever you're doing, that's what you're doing, type of
Yeah.
thing. So it is what
Oh
it is.
goodness.
You go on to say, well, there is nothing wrong with wanting to be like your mother, and there's nothing wrong with wanting to do better. We should all want to do better. And she says, yeah. What are your thoughts?
I mean, because I look at it from because I'm a mom also, and we're not always right. Just because we're parents does not mean that we're always correct. Um, but like when my kids, I will go to my kids and apologize if I'm wrong and I overreact or I do. I'll go to them and say like I'm sorry. So basically, like I wanted her to know that because at the time she was like, I'm gonna do better because she was a little irritated at her mom at that moment. So she was like, I'm gonna be better. But I try to bring her back down to reality of like, that's okay too. But your mom loves you. Like it, because I try to be both sides because I respect her mom and I care about her mom and I care about her. So yeah, there's no message that I ever pick a side because I know that it's just normal mom and daughter stuff. Because if I had went to Miss Gale and talked bad about Mahogany, she would probably cuss me out. And if I went to Mahogany and talked bad about Miss Gale, she would definitely cuss me out.
I know that's right.
Like
Hmm.
normal mom and daughter stuff.
Absolutely. In this message, you're reaching out to Mahogany, and I think this is around the time where her and her mother wasn't seeing eye to eye. It's early December, and they made up like late December. But we write her and said, "You okay, hon? Are you home, or when are you going to be home? Be safe. Okay, let me know if you need anything." And this is odd that this message kind of sticks out because you before she's home, you reach out to her and ask her if she's going to be home, and then when she gets home, you kind of don't respond. Um, she states, you go on to say, and I called because I had some packages outside, but I paid a little dude to come over here and pick them up for me. Um, she states, oh, okay, yeah, I'm in Birmingham and I'm good. How you doing? She states, just do me a favor and check on my baby. Me and my mom's not speaking, and I just had another bad dream. So please check on my baby for me. So,
Mm,
early December, she was not speaking with her mom. They wasn't on speaking terms. Okay, on period. Typical for mothers and daughters not to speak. Okay, I have all sisters. I know. Okay. So she's not speaking to her mother early December, and by late December, her and her mother had made up. December 9th, they wasn't speaking. December 27th, they had made up.
mm,
All is good in the world of Mahogany, right? And for
yeah,
a brief moment, you and Mahogany wasn't talking in December, but you guys got back in good, clearly.
yeah, yeah. Um, the message about the bad dream is kind of gut wrenching because now we know what, of course, happened, and it feels
Mhm,
almost like a premonition. Um, like something spiritual that she was picking up that something wasn't right.
mhm.
She just didn't know what. And as a mom, our first concern is our children. So that was probably the first thing that she thought of. Um, ugh, it's a
Absolutely.
lot.
I think so also. I think that, you know, God was trying to warn her, and she was taking these signs as, something is wrong, and maybe something, she was worried about her daughter, but when in actuality, God was trying to get her to, turn back to him and get away from those people. And she was kind of
Absolutely.
correlating it to, maybe something,
Mhm,
may be happening to her daughter or something. She was having bad dreams,
mhm.
but maybe she was the little girl that she was seeing in them dreams. Maybe that little
Maybe.
girl was her. Maybe God wanted
Mm,
her to save herself. I think that's what that
mm.
was. Yeah.
Listen,
Because
see,
after talking to family and friends of Mahogany, there was no reason for her to be worried about her daughter in her mother's care. I think
no,
the
there wasn't.
concern was more so of the daughter in Mahogany's care. Like if
Yeah.
Mahogany would take her daughter with her to Birmingham. I think that was the concern. Part of the reason that Mahogany was in Jasper is so she could stay out of trouble down there in Birmingham. Yes, it did. But she kept on taking her butt down there to Birmingham.
Yeah.
In this next message, early December, you wrote her, said, "Hi, I messaged you back. Was everything okay?" She said, "Yeah, I'm good. Are you okay? I see your purse post." You said, and the reason I pulled this message is because she did care about you. People said she didn't care about you. You guys were beefing. You guys weren't friends like that. She did care. She checked on you, and she also apologized to you when she came at you wrong. Okay, which shows that Mahogany had compassion. She was a caring and compassionate person. She
She
was tough,
was.
but she was also caring and compassionate.
Yeah.
You asked, "Are you at home?" And then you would call her on the phone. She would call you back. You missed the call. I guess you guys missed each other calls. Okay, and that was again early December. Um, You state, "See you at 3. Let me know if you need anything from the store." She said, cigar will be nice." You said, "Okay, I got you." You advised her Jojo, which is her boyfriend at the time. He got robbed. They took his money, his bag,
Oh,
his
goodness.
phone, left him with nothing. They even took his own gun and shot at him with it. He almost OD'd on the side of the road. Mahogany responded, "Well, that's life. I told him to stay away from around those
Oh,
people."
God.
My.
Oh, God.
Me
Oh,
and
my.
JoJo are gonna talk about This message in particular when he comes
This
up here.
message is, oh goodness, you got me in trouble with that message.
Did I?
I,
He
well,
didn't.
I
He
just
said
said
it's
what
not
I
that
heard.
bad. That's what he
Well, I
said. He
didn't
said
think so either. I didn't think so either.
that's what he said. He said that's. I mean, actually, you just told her what you heard. I mean, he said he don't know why
Um,
you were apprehensive about sending it to him. Uh, but yeah, he's not upset. He was just like he wanted to know what was said, and why people are asking to hear from him. But he said that he wants to speak on his friend Mahogany because they were very very close. Um, and had you not you know um reached out, he would have done the interview. Either way, that's what he's telling me.
that's what
So
he said.
that's what he said.
No, because he said I wanted attention for doing the interview, and he threatened to something about slander, and he was upset that the messages were shown. But I explained to him I didn't release these messages myself.
Yes, I
All
explained
I
to
could
him
do
as
after these
well.
messages came out was try to correct the narrative.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, and we're going to talk about it more on the after show when I have Mahogany's boyfriend up here for an interview directly after this show. It's directly after this show. Um, so here's another message. Um, so it says maybe you don't see it, and maybe maybe sometimes you try to push us away from you, but you do have people that love you. You're a beautiful girl and you got a good personality. You're smart. You have a good spirit. I get off at 3 today. We'll talk more about it then. I promise. Don't make a permanent decision because of a temporary circumstance. She says, "Thank you. I really needed to hear that." You said, "See you at 3. Let me know if you need anything from the store. Okay, a cigar." And she said, "Okay, a cigar would be nice." And in this message, okay, the reason that you're pouring into Mahogany and encouraging Mahogany and letting her know that there are people that love you, because Mahogany, um, in this time period, she was not seeing eye to eye with her mother, and she felt as though that her mother would uh, 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 appreciate it more if she wasn't here than if she is, if than her being here. She just felt like not being here. Not that she was feeling suicidal or that she was going to do something to herself. She felt
Yeah. But
like
all of us have been young and probably at one time felt that way. We've
mhm.
all felt that, like we hit the bottom. I can't think of a single person that's never in one circumstance, one instance felt that way. So all I could do in that moment is let her know that a week from now, you're going to forget about this. It's not going to matter. Things will get better, but you know, you can't make that kind of decision just for one moment.
Yes,
Um,
Victoria. So she did live in Jasper in the same house with her mom. Okay, she did live in Jasper in the same house with her mom. Well, it was
her
really more
mother
like
did live there.
it was Mahogany's house because the mom was with her boyfriend. Okay, allegedly. And according to her friends and Mahogany's boyfriend, Mahogany would have her daughter all the time. Mahogany would be there at the house with her daughter, and her mother would be at work. Mom's is working. Mom's works a lot. Okay.
She does.
And so y'all got it. Y'all got the picture kind of wrong. Like mom's is not staying at home taking care of Mahogany's daughter. She's not, a stay-at-home grandma watching the kids all day. Mahogany is watching her own daughter.
I
Period.
hardly ever see Miss Gail. I would hardly ever if I saw Miss Gail, she was usually going out to her car with a suitcase. She was on the move.
My.
I told you I didn't know she had a boyfriend, so that connected a lot for me. Also with the other narrative that I had no idea.
And here is
Mm-mm-mm.
more of that narrative with Mahogany. She says, "I want to die, bruh. Maybe she'll be happy then." And this was where people are saying that Mahogany, was feeling suicidal or she wanted to die. Again, I feel like Jessica feels like everybody at one point feels empty and like the parents don't care and like they don't want to be here. You grow out of that. Um, Jessica states, "Yeah, y'all will work it out. Everybody's struggling right now." Mahogany states, "She'll work it out. As of right now, I don't have a mom. My heart is broken. I can't stop crying. I really don't want to be here no more." You state, "This is just a small moment in time. 5 years from now, you're not even going to remember this. But you have to start keeping your calm and composure when you're upset." And if you guys remember, after this message, she wrote Jessica and said, "Hey, me and my mom have made up and everything is good." So, just like Jessica said in this message, a few years from now, you're not even going to remember feeling this type of way. It was just a few weeks. A few weeks prior, she felt like she didn't want to be here. And then by Christmas, she was back in good graces with her mom and everything was good. Life was great again. You state, "Give your mom grace because she struggles a lot too. If your mom didn't love you, she wouldn't try to hold you accountable. That is real love."
You know that feeling when you're a little kid and like your mom or dad spanks you for the first time? You know, when
Mhm.
when you sit there and you're mad and you're hurt and you're confused, that feeling you get, that was
Mhm.
that feeling of Miss Gill kind of whooping her butt, for a second, and
Oh, you're never
you know
too
what I
old in
mean?
black households to get that
No.
ass whooped. Okay, I'm here. You're never too old. Okay. Yes, you did.
Oh,
So Mahogany was also into hair. She was trying to learn how to do. She was actually doing hair on the side. It was like her little side hustle. She was learning how to do hair, and she was actually getting very good at it from the people I was speaking to. Um, and she was doing dreadlocks. Okay, she did dreadlocks and braids, natural hairstyles. Um, Here she was trying to do her own hair. You say, "Did you get your hair done, love?" She said, "Not yet. I washed it. I just washed it." She said, "I just got out." You said, "I just got out of what?" She says, "Jail." You said, "For what, girl? What the fuck? Your mom didn't call me. I would have came and bailed you out." She said, "My mama called the police on me." You said, "For what?" Okay, on period. And then it was about some food stamps and some argument. It was petty.
that was
So
nothing. Yeah,
and
that was
that's
nothing. Yeah.
part of the reason they made up and so quickly. It was nothing. Y'all arguing about some food stamps and a couple dollars, like it's nothing. Um, you write Mahogany, and I guess this was the time where Mahogany was, um, upset with you. I think this is the time she called you out about being a horrible friend. So after she called you out about being a horrible friend, you wrote her back and said, "Look, I work 7 days a week, and I have 2 kids that have school early, and 3 just because I don't answer immediately because I'm taking a shit doesn't mean that I'm avoiding your calls. I don't be online like that all day, but you can be pissed off now because I already didn't feel good." And hold on one second, friend. Hold on one second. Mute you for just 1 second because there's a little echo. You might have to turn something down. Um, I don't be online like that all day, but you can be pissed off now because I already didn't feel good, and I have done everything that I can. Okay, and you told me 8:10, so after 8:10, I'm not just sitting by my phone. I have 2 kids to get ready for school now. I'm sorry if you feel some kind of way about it, but if you call me at 8:10, I could have ran you down there, but it's far past 8:10 for me. And then she writes you the next day and she says, "I apologize. Yesterday wasn't my day for real." Again, she's proving that Mahogany was compassionate and she cared about Jessica. I mean, you got to care about somebody to put your pride to the side and apologize.
I really respected that too, from somebody so young. Usually they cuss you out, and it's like screw you after that. But she was her temper, and she would go off, but she always was mature enough to calm down and realize when she was wrong. and she would own that. And a lot of the stuff that got her in trouble was if you told Mahogany, hey, this person right here is bad news, she wanted to know for herself. She wouldn't just let somebody come to her and talk about somebody. She wanted to get to know them for herself. And I feel like that's a lot of what led to this because she wanted to decide. She didn't just take somebody's word or join a crowd or go against you because somebody told her something. She wanted to know.
I know that's
She
right.
was that type of person.
My. You know they say a hard head make a soft ass. My. So Brian is your son, correct?
Yes, sir.
You say, okay, Brian's about to walk over there. Let me know when you're ready for him. She says, I'm ready. You said, she asked, do you got some more candy over there? You said, yes, I do. So, like I said, you could tell that she likes candy. And also, the relationship between you and Mahogany, she was keeping an eye on your son. You would keep an eye on her daughter
Yeah,
at
I mean,
times.
she would keep an eye on my kids for me. Like, I don't trust just anybody with my kids, and she never hesitated. Anytime I needed her to, she was here. So I
Absolutely.
trust her. I depended, it was a give and take. It was not just her asking me for stuff all the time and bumming off me, and I wasn't like some hero that came in and saved her from her mom. I was just a normal person. We vibed, we got along, and yeah, I mean, if I had a date or something and I called her, she would get more excited than me. She would be like, "I got the kids, go." She's that kind of friend.
I know that's right. My. So, here's another message. She's asking for snacks, pickles, candy, apple juice. She's kind of relied on you for stuff. Tomato sauce for the spaghetti. Um, she was trying to learn to cook. She was actually, for whatever, anything.
Oh,
Apple juice.
and again, remember, it's not because she was left with nothing. It's because she didn't have a car. And you can't move around Jasper without a vehicle. You just cannot. This is not the type of place with Ubers or any of that stuff.
My. So you sent over a public statement. Explain to everyone why you sent the public statement and what do you want those bloggers who are putting out false narratives. What do you want to see happen to those bloggers?
Well, because not only did he try to implicate me in unsolved murders in Walker County, he tried to implicate me in this situation with Mahogany. He had some conspiracy theory that tied me into people in Birmingham, and he made 2 + 2 = 7 somehow. And when you put that out and you say that, people that are going hard for Mahogany might see that video and they might say, hey, this lady has something to do with it. They might believe that stuff. And I'm already like a white lady in the hood. So I already have a target. So when he says that and these people believe it and you have a large platform, you should be responsible with your words.
Absolutely.
You shouldn't just take anything that a random crackhead sends you and repeat it as fact.
Absolutely.
I have children that have to walk to the bus stop every day alone.
Oof.
It's scary. Apparently, he has me connected to like 5 unsolved,
Who?
offings in Walker County.
You. My.
Mm,
He can connect you to
mm-mm.
all of these murders, huh?
Yes, all of them. All of them. Apparently, I'm like, according to him, I'm running stuff down here. And I didn't know. I had no idea. So,
My.
oh, I mean, really, come on now. And he tied it all into when Mahogany came here and knocked on my door when the guy was here and warned me about him. So apparently, me and the guy we have ran Walker County, apparently. So I didn't know. I thought it was the craziest thing I've ever heard. But at the same time, there are people that believe stuff like that. They buy into these conspiracies. So, after he smokes his crack and he jumps online to say this stuff, me and my kids are left in danger because he wants a click and a view. Oh, and somebody to send him a honey bun. If I hear that again, I'm so tired of hearing send him a honey bun and he's going to tell the story and all he says are lies.
A honey bun.
I'm tired. A honey bun.
What he doing with the honey buns?
He thinks that to him $100 is a lot of money
Oh,
because he never had no money. He's just worried about getting his sweet for the day.
My.
Mm-mm-mm.
That's
You have to admit,
unfortunate.
though, that it's a stretch to connect me to or put me as some gang affiliated person. I mean, really, it made no sense to attack the people that actually cared about her and claim that you want justice for her. And you're sending people on this crazy wild goose chase that's never going to end. Just conspiracy theory after conspiracy theory. But these are people's real lives. Our town is really small. Everybody knows everybody.
That's what I'm hearing.
So
Well, at this
I'm
time,
not
friend,
a
I'd like to
perfect
thank you
person
so
and
much.
I'm not innocent either, though.
You
You
said
know?
what?
I'm not a perfect person. Like, I'm not going to paint myself as like, I don't do anything wrong or I don't make any mistakes, but I definitely don't have any association to that. And I would never fathom something like that ever happening. Like I said, I told you when Miss Gill texted me that Monday morning and told me, I just assumed automatically it had to be some freak accident. I would never in a million. Who would ever think if somebody tells you something like that? Who would ever think that there would be not just one person but 8 people depraved enough to do something like that, and then to get online and see that it's traumatizing. I think a lot of people have been affected that knew her just having to see those videos everywhere. So it's
Absolutely.
sick for him to attack people and put targets on people and blame on people, especially her mother. I already told you I go hard for her mom because that's the type of mom that I want to be. I want to grow and become that type of mother. So,
Absolutely. Well, love and light, and we wish that we're praying that you 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 do grow into and become the mother that you desire to be. At this time, I'd like to thank you so much for coming out. When okay, on period. I got a wrap up, here because we got an interview directly after the show, and it's been a long day, so let me go ahead and
no,
wrap
it has
the show.
been,
We've
yes,
been live
sir.
for 2 hours. And thank you so much for
Thank you.
all the work that you're doing behind the scenes to, you know, sign some truth on Mahogany story.
No, thank you for being so. It's safe to come here. I know I can come here and not be attacked. I know you're not going to lie. You're not going to twist my words. This has been the best coverage that I've saw that's real. I know what you're saying is real because I actually know. So I know that it's real. So thank you.
Thank you.
You have a good night.
You too. Have a nice night.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Talk to you soon. You guys remember to like this video, like this video, like this video, like this video right now. Did you guys support the show? Wow. This is a really good show. This was a really good show when okay on period. Did you guys support? Make sure that you guys are supporting the show. The number of the evening is 13 when okay on period. We're trying to make sure that we are hitting our quotas. If you guys enjoyed the content, if you guys enjoyed the exclusive content when, make sure that you guys are supporting. We got another interview directly after the show. We're going to be talking to Mahogany's boyfriend. Okay on period. Yes, make sure that you guys are supporting, support for more content like this. For more content like this. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. I wish my bills was that cheap. Friend, them girls ain't had no bills. The friends ain't had no bills. Okay, on period. Guilty by association. Yes, they did. If they did all this to somebody they know, just imagine how they treat people they don't know. Friend. They set up queens, okay, on period. They set up queens. That's what they be doing. Setting up people, selling snatch, win, robbing folk, okay, on period. Running out of old Denny's, okay. You said what a musty crusty self, okay? Yes, it is. Especially that Tasia. Blessings to Mahogany, rest in paradise, sweet baby. Yes, it did. Even, with everything, that Mahogany was, nobody deserves to die in the manner that she did. Okay. It was just so barbaric. Everything was just so barbaric. Absolutely. Like animals. Like absolutely disgusting. Long live Mahogany. Long live Mahogany. Long live Mahogany. Yes, like this video, If you guys enjoyed the show, remember to hop out of the bushes and support us. Okay, on period, we can't do it without your support. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to this video, tell a friend when. Okay, on period, it's always lit over here in the home of the lituation. Okay, on period. Until next time, Crown Family, I got to get ready for the next interview. I got to get ready for the next interview. I got to get this Mahogany Johnson tea on the table. I got to get this Mahogany Johnson tea on to the table. Okay, on here, we got a lot of things going on. Yes, until next time, I love you all with the love of Jesus. Adios. Okay, and I'll see y'all in the few. Good night.